Alright, welcome to the channel. I barely got any footage from this weekend. I had some family come in, my brother, my mom, a couple people, my brother's girlfriend, whoever, whatever, I don't know. But several people came in to watch Dominic drift, and they all ended up going for a ride. And so I hung out with the family and all that kind of thing. So I did get some footage, and we had a accident, if you will. So stay tuned, watch this video, kind of pay attention at the end. Gets pretty rough. All right, here we go. that's bad. All right, so there's Connor again. I forgot to hit record a minute ago. Connor, Dominic, Connor's associate. Some guy back here wringing his drink out. And all right, Dominic, tell me what transpired here today.
Should have zigged when I zagged.
Not enough zag and too many zigs. All right,
Something like that.
let's take a look at the results of the ziggity zags here. That's yeah, and then we got a flat. So if you step back and take a look, this looks like an automobile accident. This car looks like a murder scene, I guess. So over where's the cones? Right here. I'll zoom in. There's a grate right there. And that's where he went in and hit, going that way. Then the car spun out, and when it spun out, it pulled the wheel off. So I didn't film a lot today, but
the one thing you did get.
I did get the one thing. He done some sick tandems, and I didn't film that. And yeah, you was riding with him. How was it? Like, was it rough?
Which part? The great part or the
all of it? The whole
tanner part was good.
Yeah.
Great part could be smooth. You know? It could be smooth.
So the grate was bad.
Sucked watching my wheel slide past me.
He's like, hey, that guy's got wheels like I do. Then he's like, wait a minute, that's my wheel. Oh no. So now I got more work to do. All right, we're done at Smoky Stadium. All right, here we go. All right, so we went drifting over the weekend, and I'll show you in the video there what transpired. But this is the aftermath, just a closer look at it. We looked at it at the track a little bit, but what happened when he hit that steel grate on the track, it sheared these two bolts. We'll have to find a dowel if we're going to run this same kit. I don't know if we will or not, but it pulled the bolts out, or sheared them or whatever, and they're in the spindle. I think it broke them off, but we'll have to find, I guess, if we can't get those out. It broke those, made damage to the actual piece. We'll have to get it off and look at it. But then it pulled the upper ball joint, so it spun out because of this. When the ball joint dropped and hit the ground, it spun the car. When it spun the car opposite direction, it kept pulling on that wheel assembly, and it broke it completely out of the upper ball joint. So the tie rod end should be good. The wheel still has the spindle stuck on it. So if we can get that spindle off, get the bolts out of it, and the wheel bearing's still good, we can get another upper control arm, get some more bolts for this thing. We'll have to hunt a dowel, try to figure that out. And we are probably okay. Honestly, we'll have to do an alignment and stuff, you know, just check the steering and stuff. But yeah, that's what's going on. It thrashed the dadgone fender though, so you can see, might not be able to see, but it's pretty bad. That's what went on this weekend. I don't know if we're going drifting this coming weekend. There's a like Father's Day drift event weekend, whatever, down in Mid Pond. We hadn't really got into this thing to see how bad everything is just yet. We ordered the upper control arm. I don't know when it'll be here. I'm gonna try to go order the lower control arm, or the lower ball joint. We can't warranty them because the way this angle kit works, you have to cut the lower ball joint, so I can't get a warranty on it. it still functions. It's still in here, but as notorious as these are for coming apart with all the damage that's happened, I want to go ahead and just put new stuff back in it on that lower ball joint just to be safe. The way they're designed, they can just pull right out too. So I want to go ahead and try to fix that, and hopefully none of the trailing arms or none of that stuff is bad. You know, like inside these bushings and stuff, we have to worry about all that. We have to go through and check everything. So I don't know. We'll have to give it once over on the control arms and make sure that's not bent and all that stuff. It was a pretty hard lick. Nobody's fault. It's just he was chasing that 350Z and he tried to cut the line a little bit, and I don't even know if there was a cone there over the manhole, or it's not a manhole, it's just a metal grate, and it's a lower part, so where the water stands on that place, it can run down in the grate or whatever. All right, somebody's pulling in. All right, so I don't know why people use my driveway as a turnaround spot, but as long as none of the parts, you know, the lower control arm, the trailing arm, none of that stuff is bent, broken, or damaged, we should be okay. I think everything I can work out for the most part, and we really won't know until we get to the shop and get it up on the lift, or at least jacked up, and get under it and look at everything. I don't know that there's any more damage than what we're seeing. I hope not. I'm worried about that rear trailing arm right there. That actually scares me. Looks like there could be some problems there. But anyway, we won't notice until we get to the shop. All the parts ain't here yet. We'll have to just really get it apart and see. We'll have to go from there. Time will tell. We'll know when we get it took apart. Yeah, just figure it out. All right, here we go.